Here I'm going to show you how to use the Sumo wax and Does It All to create this modern day rocker look. Taking the Sumo wax, using the heat of my hands just to melt it in, get it thoroughly across all my fingers and palms, and using it just to push it through the hair. You can see that separation and shine. And all I have to do is come in detail with the Does It All and just create that little bit of separation and obviously the hold that you need for this look. Here we're going to show you a combination of products to use in finishing. With Andrew, your hair's naturally curly, so we're using the wax first of all to define the curl. Put a little bit of shine in there, but most importantly it's gone in there so that we can use the powder. We're using the brown powder to create volume, and the wax again just helps it adhere to the hair. All the way through, making sure that we have that nice sort of natural texture and volume we get with the powder. And now we're going to use a bungee and just wrap the hair around to create a very soft textured ponytail, very romantic. And last, we're going to use a classic just to define those little bits that make it look even more natural, almost like she's done it herself. Very, very cool, sexy look. Amanda had very fine coloured hair, so I used the prep to cut it. After the cut, Bronwyn came in with the styling lotion and worked it through roots to ends, making sure we get enough product in there again. This is something we can't overemphasise, that the amount of product will help you control the dry, because we're looking for a bit of body and some shine from this product. The last product in the layering process here was the grooming cream, and that just gives us that nice piece of separation and contrast for the finished look. On Chandra, Nikki Ann's going to do a look that's very, very popular in the summer. A lot of texture, using a couple of products. First product on dry hair would be the grooming cream. Now that's worked its way through the hair, making sure you're getting enough in there for when you come in with the surf spray. And it's going to adhere a little bit to the grooming cream and start to build in texture, because remember, the surf spray is going to give a lot of body. This gives it a very easy beachy look, which is perfect for the summer and for the winter if you want to go for that. We start with the styling lotion, blowing it through. I'm going for a almost rocker, mumsy, very 80s kind of blow dry. Blow drying hair is fantastic because you get a lot of movement. The styling lotion is giving me that movement that you see right there. I'm going to go to my favourite, which is Sumo wax, push it through, get the separation in the hair. That's why I'm using this product. I'm using products that work for me, not just because I'm trying to make hairstyles. Then I'm going to finish with the spray de mode. That's given me the pull, the push, flexibility, and the finished result is all about spray de mode. And you can see it there. When I say mumsy 80s, it's perfect. It's like Sheena Easton came back, and thanks to the spray de mode. The consultation with John was very interesting because he had a great look already, and with cut and curl the hair, it's just about getting in and deflating certain areas, looking through it, making sure you can see the bulk of the hair. It's kind of wider on the sides, the back's very heavy, and what I'm trying to do is just go through and give him a squarer look. I'm using a prep to get it ready for me, and just going in, using my scissors and starting to deflate the areas which I think are important to get the look for me, which are above the ears, in the centre back. I'm using the Curl Conscious Defining Cream as a structure product here, so all the way through the hair, make sure I've got enough on. There's nothing worse than not getting enough product into the hair and not seeing the full results of it. Pushing it around, feeling out my haircut at the same time, and I'm just going to let it sit and have it dry. You can see it there. That's perfect. You can see the curl, you can see how the haircut's worked, square sides, square back. Now I'm going to use the finishing product, Sumo Wax. Important in men's hair for me to go through. It has to look a little bit more rugged for me. It's just sometimes a little bit too pretty, so the Sumo Wax goes in and just pushes it around. You see me just sculpting it into shape. Fantastic look on John.